Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Royal Box takes great pleasure in presenting that man who is famous throughout the world for his candelabra and his piano, the star of our show, Mr. Showmanship, Liberace.
How do you like the drums? I don't care if it's August, December, or June, for my heart sings a wonderful tune. As long as you care for... Oops, drop that note, hold on. Got it. Me. Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Hi, John Richardson. Hello. Oh, this is so much fun to be back in virtuality land. Yes, I'm so excited to be back. I'm fiddling with my pedals. Are you kids fiddling with your pedals? Oh, yeah. Oh, you know, call you, darling. Call you. Now, the tan. You like the tan. It's kind of more like, in order to get, hi Frank, how are you? Oh, in order to give you the works, the whole enchilada out in the back with the thing, the lighting has to be, see, I'm not quite as tan when I'm up in the light, but I have a little feedback from this microphone when I talk to you. But how is everybody? Hello, Vincent. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Jane Stevens, staying up very late in the UK. And thank you for joining us tonight. Oh, I am shiny. Wait, I'm shiny. My face or my... Yes, thank you. Thank you for hitting the share button. I appreciate it when people hit the share button. It's very important to all of us here at Virtual Piano Bar that we share the love, okay? All right. Well, I'm very excited to have a bunch of requests tonight. There's one thing that also has me very tickled pink. Positively tickled. Yes, my darling Heather Lundstedt Price is back tonight producing the show. I've been very lucky for the last couple of shows that I had Jonathan Hawkins and John Richardson both produce my shows while Heather was taking care of baby Archie and Stu, of course. So she's not going to come on the camera tonight, though, okay? But I promise she's the one putting up all your comments. So everybody give a lot of love to Heather and Stu and baby Archie. Archie, I love it. He's so cute. He's so cute. And we're so lucky to have her back. Oh, well, I'm so glad that we had all your requests, too. Oh, good. Thank you for sharing the love, Ron. Hello, Allison. Yes, to John and Heather, she says hello. And thank you for all of your requests tonight. I hope you're all taking good care of each other and still being safe. I was just on the road in Provincetown, and it turns out there's a lot of people with the COVID, you know, coming back and not being very careful. Hello, Karen Libby and Dal Fredericks and Joseph Carl. Oh yes. Oh, I look at all the love for Heather and Stu. I love it. And we finish that up too. Do give it all, and then I'll take whatever's left over. Oh, Sue West is here. Jackie Fornatale. Oh, buon Fornatale to you and Jody Scheidlow. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. Everyone who's come out tonight on this gorgeous night. I was just on the beach sunning myself in my new bikini. As you can see, I cleared the water. Everybody's gone. Well, with the COVID and all the social distancing, my buttons on my costumes have started social distancing all by themselves. So I'm very happy to be able to fit into this little one for you. Uh-huh. Oh, wow. Hello, Mom. Her mother was the concert pianist. Oh, thank you, Sandy. Sandy in Chicago. Wonderful. And Donna Collins Cruz. And this is fabulous that you're all here with me tonight. I'm so happy to see you and to be here in virtuality land. And yes, we did have our picture taken. Oh, thank you, Dale. Thank you very much. Oh, I feel like I just want to say so many things, but I think what I'm going to do is start getting to your requests, and maybe it'll inspire me to remember. I've just turned 102 plus tax, and I am celebrating my 85th year in show business tonight. Just think about that, huh? Think about it. Uh-huh. Oh, yes, I started when I can't do the math on that one. Oh, gosh. Well, I never wear clothes like this out on the street, see? No, I'd be picked up for sure. Oh, yeah, you're right, Eileen. You're right. It might be interesting. Well, this request, this next one I'm going to play for you is one of my favorites. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you. It's all just sleep in a mason jar and drink lots of water. But do it in a virtual piano bar wine glass. Isn't that nice? Oh, we sell the merchandise here at the virtual piano bar. Yes, there it is. My good friend Michelle Mercado Chimkin is Michelle's gift shop for VPV. So we can check that all out. Please check that out. There's some wonderful, wonderful things that you can buy there. So I'm going to start. Hello, Sue Richardson. I'll tell David when I see him. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Oh, I'm going to start with a classic. And my dear friend Kolya is here. And it's funny. I was looking back through my requests, and I feel like she might have requested this. So Kolya, if you didn't request this one, just say you did, okay? And I know that a lot of other people enjoy the greatest American piano classic ever composed for the piano. Cheers. Thank you, thank you. I love that you love this one. I love playing it for you. I love playing your requests, yes. And there was another request that a lot of people, Kolya, you floor me, baby. And I can't wait to see you. I'm going to see you in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Yes, and Hildy Lindstrom is here too. Hildy is a good friend of mine, and she's coming to Connecticut too. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But here's a little sing-along that many of you, I can't wait, Ryan, I can't wait. I can't wait. Apparently that car used to be mine. Oh, you know, it's nice to find things on eBay for a very cheap price and find out that they used to be yours when you were, you know. I never went away. I just had very bad artistic representation. But I'm back. I'm here. Call me. Call me. Send money. Well, if you do feel like sending money, there is a Paymo and a BenPal and a VenVen, and you can certainly donate. And I want to thank everybody who's donated to my costume fund for my Matador costume that I'm going to be having built very soon so that I can go to Mexico and play another concert. But of course, you know, I have to have the Matador costume to do it justice. So, but tonight, for my dear friend Laurie Jean Zondalo, who's a deputy sheriff in Wisconsin, where I'm from, Wisconsin. Anybody from Wisconsin? Good. Yeah, I know. We don't have time. We are going to play a little special request for her. But this one was a request from many of you. Many of you. My friend Jane Stevens in England and Sharon Bauman White, who's in Puerto Vallarta. And I think many of you know it, and you can sing along at home. And, you know, the one thing about being virtual and not being in the clubs and the live theater is that you can sing in whatever key you want. And you won't confuse this old man, okay? You know, I'll get very confused. So sing in whatever key you want at home. But let's sing along to a little You Made Me Love You. Thank you, Leslie. You remember Judy Garland sang this one very beautifully. She sang it at Carnegie Hall. She sang it at 42nd and 7th, 33rd and 6th. She sang it wherever she could get it there. Hi, Christina Michelle. Are you home with all the Fricero family in Massachusetts? Are you there? Oh, yes. I'm so happy that my friend Karen Libby from Las Vegas is there. She sometimes goes to my mansion over on the what used to be Shirley Street, and now it's named after me, I think. Did they put the sign up yet, Karen? Sometimes I catch her in my closet. Give me what I die for. You know you got the kind of kisses that I long for. You know you made me love you. definitely made me love you, Doll Fredericks. Oh, thank you, Eileen. Yes, it's a wonderful little tune. There's another wonderful little tune that my dear friends, the Frachero family, especially my friend David Frachero, out in the Massachusetts area there. I was there in the town of Province. Yes, where all the creative people live. Yeah, so I went cruising, and I went all the way. I was on the Instagram and the Mammogram, and I went on the Chop Chaps, and went on the TikTok, and it was a lot of fun. And I saw a lot of things that I didn't know existed. But my Frachero family is in Massachusetts, and this particular song is one of my friend David's favorites, and I will always play it for him whenever he asks. So, is everybody drinking? Are you drinking? You know, we drink something different in Milwaukee. In Milwaukee, we drink something called beer. And, you know, I'm part Polish. And you put beer and Polish together, and what do you think you're going to get? You're going to get a little beer barrel polka. Hit it, George. For you, David. Drink break. Excuse me. Yes, a little beer barrel polka for my friend David Frachero. Oh, happy summer, David. I adore you. I can't wait to see you again, hopefully at a gala celebrating me. And I celebrate you every day. Thank you, Frachero family. Well, speaking of things happening, you know, I jumped ahead. I wanted to share a little news with you. You know, Heather just, came back, and I thought, why should I make it too easy? I'm going to jump around and confuse her with the set list. But anyway, I wanted to let you all know that in just less than a week, I will be performing at the Triad Theater in New York City. Yes, with my dear friend, Miss Peggy Lee. Yes, we're going to be doing our show. We had a very good opening night in June, and they asked us to come back. And the only problem is we need to ask you guys to come back because we need to sell some seats. But I want to show you the premise of our little show, okay? And it's about our year in quarantine. So please, if you're in the New York City area and you like Liberace and Peggy Lee, why don't you come to the Triad Theater? You can also buy tickets. They're streaming online, and it's a 6-camera shot, so it's very, very professional. We really upped the game here, and I know some friends like Hildy Lindstrom and some others on my darling Michelle Mercado Chimkin have watched it on the live stream, and we're going to be doing that again, but also performing live. But here is just a little taste of what happens in our show. Heather.
Everything got off to a good start, right, Lee?
Oh, yes. Well, we kicked off the tour in Las Vegas.
Your second home.
That's right. Oh, and every night there were standing ovations, celebrities in the house, great reviews, great press. We were a hit, just like the 60s.
Oh, yeah, I remember. And then from Vegas, we went on to London. And we sold out the Royal Albert Hall. Yes, we did. And before I forget, we also did a Royal Command performance for Her Majesty the Queen. That was
it was. After that, it was on to the City of Lights, Paris. Oh, and the spectacular Lido de Paris. Oh, the French so graciously welcomed us, didn't they? Oh, and Prime Minister Macron had us as guests at his LEC Palace.
Oh, it was amazing. Yeah, Emmanuel, as I call him.
Oh.
We're friends now.
Oh.
He went above and beyond. Honestly, he threw un grand, magnificent fête. That's French. That's French. I learned French. And it means a magnificent big party. And
wow, oh my goodness, it was. And after Paris, we started the Asian portion of our tour. 3 nights in Hong Kong, and then we were headlining a review on an exclusive Yangtze River cruise.
That was something.
Oh, and remember, we were only 1 day in, and everything came crashing down.
It was terrible. I lost a pearl necklace and my smoky topaz dinner ring in the hot tub.
No, Peggy.
What? Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, well, just like all of you, our worlds came to a stop, too, so we hightailed it home and hopped right into quarantine.
Yeah, it was terrifying.
Oh, yeah, a year of Purell and face masks and online shows.
And social distancing and isolation and questionable food choices.
Oh, God, but you know what? We survived, Peggy.
We did.
And now we are
fat. No, wait. No, that was we are.
Coming out of COVID. Yes, indeed. And now we are fat. Like I said, social distancing and quarantine eating. Oh, they've been so much fun. But yes. Oh, good, Leslie. It's nice to see you, Leslie. We haven't met before, and I'm so glad that you're here. And there's my dear friend, Eileen Scheibner. And this is going to be her request now. Now, our dear friend Eileen is a huge virtual piano bar fan. And, of course, I'm so glad that we're still doing this over the summer because a lot of us are performing live. And of course, you know, we have wonderful artists like Jonathan Hawkins and John Richardson and Todd Alsop and Robbie Pate and Joe Regan and Bob Egan. They rhyme. It's in the contract. And of course, Michael Mackesy and me, and of course, Heather and Stu will probably resume when Archie's in first grade. And no, come on back sooner. And hi, Martin Blotney. Hello, nice to see you. But yes, we are all so happy to be part of this network. And of course, we're not doing as many shows online because we are very busy out in the world. So, but I'm so glad that we've kept this alive and that you keep this alive and keep coming back and watching our shows. And people like Eileen watch all of the shows. I tune in. I try and watch everybody's shows that I can when I'm not on the road. And of course, I always see Eileen there. And Eileen's having a rough time. So I want you guys to give Eileen a lot of love because she's a very special lady, a beautiful lady. And she's spending a lot of time in the hospital. And I don't want anybody to spend a lot of time in the hospital, but if you're spending time in the hospital and we can make your day just a little bit brighter by playing a song or just doing anything, I'm happy to do that. I mean, look, people thought I died in 1987. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I had bad artistic representation. But Eileen, I'd like to play your favorite song for you right now from one of our favorite Nazi musicals, The Sound of Music. And it is a beautiful song. It's hard to believe the subject matter. But, without all the Nazi musicals, we wouldn't have, shows like Cabaret or Sound of Music or The Producers. It is fun. But this song is beautiful, and it's about a flower. It's like me, a flower. 102 plus tax-year-old flower. Eileen, I love you. This is for you. My wires are all messed up on my feet. Love you lots, Eileen. And a lot of love here from the, thank you, Angela Jackson, another person who was a guest star on my friend David Maiocco's show. And Rainey Katz is here. Oh, this is phenomenal. I'm so excited to see y'all. I didn't think anybody'd be tuning in. I was like, oh, Heather, why are you going to stay up so late? It's just going to be you and me. And and Stu and Baby. But, thank you for tuning in. I really, really appreciate that. Now, there's also somebody else. You know what? I forgot. There was somebody else who would, thank you, Ellen, somebody else who always tunes in, and that is our virtual piano bar cheerleader. She is our mascot. She is our gorgeous goddess, Michelle, and Michelle Mercado Chimkin. And, of course, she is the one who runs our gift shop. We have all the wonderful merch. We have glasses. We've got hats. We have T-shirts now and some wonderful things designed by Ron Hunter, who is here tonight. And very, very, very exciting stuff. So if you will check out the New Creations gift shop online and see some of this wonderful merchandise that Michelle is selling, along with other things of her own. But our dear friend Jane Stevens in England has become very good friends with Michelle here over in the New York. And that's the beauty of the virtual piano bar. I feel like we've known each other for a long time. And when I do see, and I've gotten to see some of you, like meet Kolya in person in Provincetown, and I met Kenneth Sutton and a couple of other people at John Richardson's show. And I feel like we've known each other, like Dahl Fredericks, who has also been on my show a couple of times, another wonderful performer. And I feel like we've known each other, so when we met in person, it wasn't all that strange. But I can't wait to meet Michelle, and I know Jane can't wait to meet Michelle. But Jane told me Michelle knows all of Barry Manilow's songs and lyrics. And I thought, well, if she loves that so much, why don't I play a little mashup of Barry Manilow tunes for Michelle? Okay, but we don't have a lot more time, so I have to kind of move it along. So I thought I'd just kind of mash it up into a little thing. So this will kind of be. Jane picked out 3 songs. She only picked out 3. There are like 90, and we'll do the other, 87 of them another day. But this is kind of like a Barry Manilow, right? Barry Manilow, and these are 3 songs that Jane picked out, special for Michelle. Jane said, I don't want to request anymore because I requested last time, and you played, and I think Michelle has done so much for Virtual Piano Bar and our image and our friends and our promotion that she deserves her own little Barry Manilow. Okay, Merch, this is for you, honey. Thank you, Jane, for recommending. These are 3 great songs. I hope you remember them. I hope I do too. sing it home, and you know why. Oh, Jane, thank you for requesting those songs. Yes, there are so many wonderful, wonderful songs. So, you know what? I got to grab my rodent over here. It's a rodent, isn't it? They call this, it's a rat. What do they call this, Mr. Chris? Mouse. Mouse. See, what happened is Liza Minnelli tried to send me an email. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. And I lost my screen. So, I can try to talk to all of you, but I can't. Yes. Okay, I just want to see you again, and I can't. That's a problem here. I don't even know if I'm in the show. Oh, I'm still in the show. You're still in the show. I'm still in the show, but I can't see anybody's comments or anything because I don't know because Liza sent me an email and she had a request, and I told her you were too late. You're too late, Liza. Was that? Nope. I can't see the program. Isn't that terrible? And I feel bad because I won't be able to talk to any of you at all because I can't see the program. Unless I go over here, and I guess I don't know what to do. Otherwise, I'm gonna just go through the program, and what I'll do is I'll talk to y'all later. I guess I lost my signal because of Liza. Liza was mad that we did Sound of Music instead of Cabaret. It's funny. I haven't been in the virtuality land for a while, and I guess that's a problem. So I need to move along because we're going to run out of time before Heather shuts us down. So, is that it over there on the left? The left, the right, the up, the left, the StreamYard. See StreamYard? Do you see up, to the left, left, to the left, left, up to the left? Do that. Yes, thank you. Make it big. Good Lord. All right, we're back. Hello, Kelly Maynard. Well, listen, kids, I am doing another show here in Bridgeport, Connecticut. It's a place you can't get to by a boat or a train, and it is called Greater Bridgeport Pride. And I'm very proud that I'm going to be appearing with the Golden Gays of New York City. These are wonderful, wonderful boys who impersonate my favorite Golden Girls, the Dorothy and the Blanche and the Rose, and of course, we're looking for Sophia. But I would love to give you just a little taste of what these boys are doing and what these girls are doing. And we're going to be in Bridgeport on July 31st. And I can't wait to see, hopefully, many, many of you there at Greater Bridgeport Pride. I know Hildy and Collier are going to be there. And Heather, if you'll just roll that little video.
Picture it. Bridgeport, Connecticut. July 31st.
Sophia Petrillo has gone missing.
Who the hell is this?
Your favorite pals and confidants, Dorothy, Blanche, and Rose, must travel down the road and back again to find her.
We're doing an homage to the show. There are bits, pieces, things that are peppered throughout for the super duper fan, but also there are millennials, Zoomers, who've never seen the show, who come and have an amazing experience.
Lucky audience members may even have a chance to make their stage debut as the token Sophia.
And featuring David Maiocco as legendary Liberace.
We got together in June of 2017 with just wanting to have a good time and bring joy and that sense of love and togetherness.
Well, I'm very excited about that. They're really amazing, and I can't wait. And I really hope that David Maiocco does a good job at doing me at that Pride party. And of course, I have a very favorite Golden Girl of my own, and I've just been in love with this lady for a long time. And I was up for the role as Danny Zuko in Greece. Yes, but they didn't like the rings. They thought it was a little too. Do you think it's too much? Are they too much of a good thing? Is wonderful. Yes. But I wanted to do this film with my darling Olivia Newton-John. And I'm going to do an entire evening of Olivia Newton-John songs. But I thought I would do one of my favorites from her movie, Grease. right, kids. This is fun being back in virtuality land. You know, I've had fun being out on the road because I've been able to tell all my friends in the live theaters about my experiences here with all of you on the virtual piano bar. Yes, how I would tell you all to type hey, right? Because we shout hey at this part. And if you type it, you're shouting it, especially if you do it in all caps. Right, Wally Watson? I saw you there before, Wally. Oh, yes. Yes, we couldn't have a show without the hey. Yes, yes. So I told everybody, because of all my friends here on Virtual Piano Bar, telling them to type hey, type hey, type hey. Turns out, you know what, kids? I've developed a little bit of a type hey personality. Well, you kids know what to do. And we're going to put Heather to work before she has a snooze. We're going to type hey in the comments, and I'm going to hear you shouting along with me in the break. Here we go. Yes, Sue West, Cousin Sue, Sue Richardson, Aunt Sue, Rennie Katz, oh, Jack Putnick, all our friends. There were a couple of them. Michelle knew, everybody knew, Joseph Phillip knew, Karen Libby knows, Valele, Jane, and yes, and Jane Stevens, all know to type hey. Yes, Eileen. You want to do it again, don't you? Here we go. Oh, this is fun. But now this time, how about... Actually, who I want to hear from is my bunch of liars. How about all you kids under 25? I just want to see the haze from the kids under 25, okay? Here we go. Paul and Mark and Michelle and Jack and Sue and Eileen. No Shaw from Chicago. You're my favorite bunch of liars. I love you so much. Well, how about a little boogie-woogie 16 to the bar? Yes, thank you up there in the balcony. Oh, I love you all so much. I love you so much. Well, I promised my friend LZ, who's probably going to catch this in reruns because she's a deputy sheriff in the Midwest, and you know what the people are up to in the Midwest. Karen, I'm so happy that you're here. You know, I was going to play a little song for you, the Liberace Winks at Me, but I wasn't sure if you're going to be here, so I'm going to do that for you next time, because I learned that one for you. That was a lovely, lovely song that I didn't sing. I played it on the TV. And what is her lovely name? I can't remember her name, who sang it. But I'd like to play for you now one of my favorite pieces that I did with the London Philharmonic Orchestra back in the 80s. And of course, I've reduced it, and I brought my brother George in a box to help me out on some of the parts to give it a little, the hoochie coochie that a Mexican medley needs. But it's my favorite, and I thank you all who donated to my Mexican costume that we're going to rebuild because, of course, Scott Thorson took it and he sold it on auction. I don't want to be bitter, and I don't want to work blue. So I won't say much about him. But he sold my troubadour, my Mexican matador, whatever it is. And I needed a new one, so thank you so much for your donations. They help me. They help our wonderful staff here at Virtual Piano Bar to keep our shows coming and for us to see your comments and things like that. So with a little help from my darling brother George and Bo Ayers a little bit, and the London Philharmonic Orchestra, I'd like to play for you a little tune that I did back in 1980 something. Can't wait to hit Porta Vallarta again in the winter, and I'm going to do it with the kids from the Ballet Folklorico, and I'm very much looking forward to that. So here we go. Yes, I don't want it to play yet. Okay, George. Don't give me too much yet, George. Here we go. A little Mexican medley. Thank you, Heather, for producing the show. Thank you, John Richardson and Jonathan Hawkins, for creating this network. I'm so grateful to be part of it. I'm grateful, basically, to be anywhere these days. turn it down. You know this part. Let's hear you all sing this part. Oh, thank you, Balcony. Thank you. And thank you, everybody in virtual land. And remember, be good to each other. I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places that this heart of mine embraces all day through. That small cafe, the park across the way. Yes, Sue and Alec, all the children's carousel, the chestnut tree, the wishing well. I'll be seeing you in a couple of weeks. I'll be doing a show. I'm going to do one. I'm going to let my dear friend, Paul Anthony Cap, thank you for being here. It was great seeing you in Norwalk a few weeks ago for my show with Raisa and Sue. I'll be doing a little show next month, August, and my friend David Maiocco will be doing one with his virtual variety hour. And when the night is new, I'll be looking at the moon. Thank you, Gail. Jack. But I'll be seeing each and every single one of all of you marvelous people out there in the dark. Oh, that's Norma Desmond. You love you all. Be good to one another. Good night.